Hey everybody, how are you? It's Jeff Gelman of Solid Canine Training with my What Would Jeff Do dog training tip of the day, tip number 173. Been putting up a lot of content lately. I've been talking about punishment a lot lately, between my tips of the day, between my Q&A show, which I got one coming up tonight. Doing 3 a week now. We're trying to do 3 a week. I'd love to do even more. A lot of folks, and people don't see these comments because I delete them, but they're like, I would never punish my dog. I would never throw a bonker at my dog. I would never correct my dog. I would never do all this stuff because my dog, it's a rescue dog I got from a shelter and it was abused, and I don't want to destroy the relationship with my dog. And this would definitely destroy the relationship with my dog. So number one, you're using human emotion, which is fine. I mean, it's like normal thought process. I get it, but I just want you to know that you're using what you assume. It's called imagined harm. Like, you have no proof because you've never done it before, right? We've done it to thousands of dogs, and we know exactly that it doesn't harm dogs mentally, physically, relationship-wise. And you're assuming the dog was abused. You're assuming that it would hurt the relationship. You're assuming a lot of stuff. So unfortunately, because of these false assumptions, it's keeping you from making your dog the best that it can possibly be. Now, then a lot of folks are going to say, I don't need to do that, my dog is fine. Okay, that's usually code word for your dog feels your emotional needs. That's not bad unless your dog has got intense behavioral issues, and then it's not capable of filling your emotional needs, because then that's a good way to mess up your dog. Again, I'm not shaming, I'm not blaming, I'm just sick and tired of dogs being killed for not necessary things. And I think a lot of folks, when I talk to them, they're like, oh, my dog is great, it has no problems. And I'm like, I'll list 5 basic things, and they can't do any of those things. So your dog ain't so great. You know, can you take your dog to an outdoor cafe and put it in a down, and can it stay there for an hour with you? No. Okay, well, to me, I want that with my dog. I want to be able to do that with my dog. Can I take my dog through busy areas without being reactive to children, dogs, or people? The response usually is no. My dog wants to go up to all these people. When it sees a dog, it's reactive. Again, okay, so what happened to this wonderful relationship? What happened to there's nothing wrong with your dog? Again, because a lot of folks are identifying with their dog being a good dog because it fills their emotional need, but they actually don't do much with their dog. And again, if that's what you want to get a dog for, that's fine. But let's not pass judgment. And I'm not passing judgment on you at all. I've just literally said, that's fine. But most people that we interact with, and this is in the thousands because of our huge social media presence, they want more. They want more. They want to be able to do more with their dogs. Punishment is a very important part of all of that. It teaches the dog how to behave in society along with the societal pressures that environmentally things bring on. I'm talking a lot about punishment lately because nobody else seems to want to. I can talk about reward all day long, but everybody else does. The missing link is how to stop an unwanted behavior. You know, another question I often ask is, well, how do you stop an unwanted behavior? And they don't know, which is fine. That's why our information is important. Or they'll do like, well, we'll use rewards, or we'll use positive, these catchphrases. Again, no, specifically, how do you stop something step by step? So it's interesting. So unless you've actually tried it, you just don't know. You just don't know. Don't assume that the relationship is destroyed if you haven't tried it. So we talked about the backstory a few posts ago, we talked about punishment a post ago, and now we're starting to put it all together, but we're also going to start talking about false assumptions and imaginary harm. So just, I want folks to be able to do more stuff for their dogs. I want you all to stop struggling so much. And I don't want you to have to wait years to do it. I want you to be able to do it way sooner. Days, weeks, maybe months, but not years. Not years. And so many people are living in pain. So many humans are. Their world is really, really small. Madly in love with you, Jeff Gelman, Solid Canine Training.